Hi, I'm Zane with Zane Engineers Life. So, your parents are old school and they won't listen to you. You have these dreams. You want to start a business. You don't want to go to college. Maybe you want to take a trip before going to school. Maybe you want to change careers. Maybe you want to weld and not sit in a classroom. But your parents are adamant. They want you to get a degree, get a job, pay your own way, do it the way they did it, and generally they just think you're a dumbass and should listen to them. Does this sound familiar? So, what do you do? If you go your way, they cut you off, they make your life miserable, they make it hard to deal with them. In some cultures, maybe just speaking up to your dad is basically forbidden. Well, what do you do? So, from your perspective, the world has changed. You've talked to a bunch of people, you've looked into it, you've done your research, you checked it out on websites, you have ideas for what you should do, right? Well, let's look at things from their perspective. And if you miss everything else I say today, I want you to get this part, okay? Super important. From their perspective, they love you, they want what is best for you. And see, here's the key. What track record do you have that proves they should listen to you? What have you accomplished? What have you done? What have you proven? What have you completed or created or made or shown? What result do you have that would make them believe in what you're saying? As an example, like if I walked up to you out of the blue and I said, "Hey, man, don't listen to your parents. You should become a welder." Well, why would you listen to me? Well, what if I said, "Hey, I was you 4 years ago and I was thinking about going to school, and instead I started welding and I decided not to go to university and I got to work, and hey, look at the $150,000 a year I made for the last 3 years." Well, now would you want to listen to me? You probably would, right? Because I've shown a result. Would your parents listen to me? Well, maybe if they knew me and I wasn't just some rando that you found on YouTube that you wanted them to listen to just because I happen to agree with your point of view. See, your parents have experience, and that's both a good and a bad thing. And you have no experience, and that also is a good and a bad thing. So the question becomes, should you listen to your parents? Well, sure. Are they 100% right all the time? Well, absolutely not. So, what do you do? Well, here's an idea. First, follow their path and work on yours as well. They want you to get a job and you want to quit and start a business. Well, they have a track record with jobs and you have no track record or results whatsoever with business. So, here's what you do both. Take the job, do especially amazing, make a whole bunch of bank, and then use it and your free time to study and get in the lab and learn and start and run and grow your business. Then at the end of the year, show them the $42,000 you made at work and the $156,000 you made in your business. Then what's going to happen? They're going to want to ask you questions. See, prove yourself before you talk. Anything else is just an argument. And you know what? You should thank them for saving you from yourself. See, they have the perspective of knowing what and how and what you're thinking right now and how dumb a lot of it is because they've been right there where you are, thinking what they're thinking about their parents. Don't you think they probably had similar arguments with your grandparents? See, just like they had to show their parents, you've got to show yours that some of your new ideas and your ideas are brilliant, but you've got to show it with results. Show those results, and then your parents and your family will start to believe in you. And you know what? Hell, use it as fuel. Your brother doesn't believe in you? Good. Show him results. Make so much money that he asks you for help. Your mom doesn't believe in your harebrained, crazy, get rich quick ideas? Well, good. Do it her way and your way. Show her the results that you get from your ideas. As an example, a friend of mine's mom didn't believe or support her son whatsoever, and then he paid off her house. Who do you think listens to who now? See, your parents love you, and they only want what is best for you. And they only have their own experiences to pull from. I want you to think about this. If your dad was a mechanic, well, he's going to want you to go to work, right? And if your dad was a professional artist and had sold hundreds of paintings as an artist, well, he's probably going to believe in your art career more, right? So you've got to see it from their perspective. And it might be so you can learn from them, or potentially to learn in spite of them. There's another dynamic that's at work here as well, and this is just a reminder that if you try to show people that their way is stupid and that they're wrong, well, how's that going to make them feel about themselves? That's right. They're going to fight against you and fight against you changing their mind. No one wants to admit, for instance, that they work 35 years for nothing. Are you starting to get it now? So, in summary, there is absolutely no reason for your parents to believe in your way until you've shown them some results. Do both. Follow their way and listen to them, and follow your heart and your head and prove that your way works too. That way you have the best of both worlds. See, people need to feel good about themselves, and you should let them. When you make it big, and even if it's all from your ideas only, tell them how it was their advice that helped you, even though it might have been you going completely against their advice that helped you. You want them to feel good about it. See, rally your team, rally your friends, your family, get them all behind you. Get all of their advice, and then choose the best course that you believe in and go get results. Then thank everyone for their input when you make it big. Our moral of the story today: go deliver versus talking and arguing. Achieve and show them the way. You've got this. I'm Zane with Zane Engineers Life. Like and subscribe. Watch to the end. Help us out.